What is up, everybody? Welcome to Married with Media Live,
Hello, hello.
episode 34.
We're getting up there, aren't we?
We're getting up there. We're
Yeah.
getting up there in both age and episodes of
I was gonna
Married with
say
Media Live.
it's almost to our ages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm centering the microphone.
Oh,
I
thank
was
you
getting,
so
I was getting on my
much.
nerves.
That really bothers me as well. So.
But yeah, we're here to talk about, again, last week we talked about the the Scream 6 spoiler stuff. I know you're screamed out, so we're not going to be screaming the night. We're going to be, well, maybe. Who knows? We might be screaming by the time we get to the end of this live stream. Oh my God, your mind. That is not what I meant.
I
at
thought
all.
you were being a perv right there.
But we're here to talk about, some movie news.
Yeah, we're
like
back with our
usually
movie
like
news,
to
yeah.
do on Tuesday night. And
yeah.
whatever else, if you guys want us to talk about something, put it in the chat. This could be a Q&A kind of thing as well. We like to keep things as casual as possible around here on Married with Media Live. So
yeah, usually the chat, comes through. So
usually they do.
Yeah.
Usually they do. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah. I'm off tomorrow. So we usually have our little day together. I don't know what we're gonna do, but
are we gonna go see we're going to go see Shazam Fury of the Gods tomorrow. We're going to go help out that box office, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Yep. We're going to go see that as a family, though, once the kids get home.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
How are you, though?
I'm doing good. I did a Blu-ray hunt today. So those are always fun.
Yep.
And it's been a pretty chill day, I'd say, for the most part. Ever since I got home, it's been pretty chill.
Been a Tuesday.
Yep.
All right, let's get into the chat. So we got Dark Side of the Moon in the chat. He said, I'll catch up tomorrow. Currently 23:30.
11:30.
In Northern Ireland. Always look forward to your videos.
Awesome. Thank you.
That is awesome. I think I've said this before, but I really want to go to Ireland one day.
Yeah,
so.
I know you do.
Yeah.
So I guess he wrote that at 7:30. Is Ireland only 4 hours behind? I guess they would be. They're west of the UK, and I know the UK is 5 hours behind. So I guess Ireland would be 4 hours. That would make sense.
See, I feel like it was a lot more than that.
Yeah. I mean, they're next to each other. Like you have Ireland and then you have the UK.
So, yeah. I don't know.
That makes sense.
We got Lance in the chat. He says, hey, Ken and Michelle, how are you? I'm just at home watching Are We Done Yet from 2007, starring Ice Cube and Nia Long. And did you know that Nickelodeon will be doing Good Burger 2? Why? Yes, I did.
I did hear something about that.
Yeah, that might be
something about that.
That might be one of our topics.
You know what? You don't even like Good Burger.
Well, I liked it as a kid.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, pre-teen.
It's a nice steel book. We tried to watch it, and
yeah,
it wasn't very good.
It's one of those that doesn't hit quite like it used to.
Yeah.
But I don't think I was like in the mood to watch it either. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I need to go back and try to watch it. We got Tony in the chat saying hi. How's it going, Tony?
What's up, Tony?
Lance says, hey, you get to smash those likes for Ken and Michelle.
Hit those like buttons.
That's right. Thank you, Lance.
What are you guys doing? Hit those like buttons.
We got Ken in the chat, another Ken in the chat. We
Ken?
need another out and about with both of you.
I know. I've been going solo. I've been going without you.
I know. Yep. There was a period of time where I was able to go out with you. And it's funny because I texted you from work today and I was like, I miss going out with you during the weekday. So yeah, but you probably don't miss me.
Well, I can get done a lot faster. I feel like when you're not with me. Like I left at 11:30 today and got back at 1:30. So it's like a 2-hour trip.
But come on, I make it more fun, right?
You do make it more fun.
Yeah.
Look, I love you being out and about with me.
Maybe a little bit more expensive too, though, because you got.
But I wouldn't want to shoehorn my wife into my YouTube channel anymore.
Right. Yeah, some people love when I'm on Ken's channel, and some people hate it.
Oh, this guy's just putting his wife in all of his videos. God, so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's all right. We got Dimension Scott in the chat. Hello there, you two. How's it going?
Here's the thing. I will say this about that is you have been in my videos. Like, I think you were like in one of the first 5 videos on my channel. So there's precedent for you to be on my channel. You've been there since the beginning.
Yeah, it's definitely nothing new.
We reviewed You season 2. You remember when we did that?
Yeah,
that's the origins of Married with Media. You go back in my channel and you'll find some videos with us together.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch that one again. It's always kind of fun to see how we have evolved.
We did like a fun skit at the beginning of. We don't ever do skits anymore.
We did?
You know?
Yeah,
I think I was all about the skits when I first started doing YouTube because I thought that's what you had to do.
Yeah. You definitely were.
I think you walked into the room and the camera was on me and I was like, "Oh, it's you."
Yeah,
and I looked at the camera.
Yeah, you were in the skit.
You walked in though. You did something. I forget what you did.
I don't remember like it being focused on me, but
oh well,
yeah,
there's my channel.
It's fun to do that, but it definitely takes a little bit more planning. Yeah. We got 4K Films Canada. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Tony waving. We got Gary giving a thumbs up.
What's up, Gary?
Maybe for the like button. Darren Stock is in the chat. He says, "Hey guys, how's it going, Darren?"
What's up, Darren?
We got Jordo's Video Village. Hey.
What's
how's
up,
it going?
Jordo?
We got Spencer, the film lover. He says, "Kent, are you sticking to your guns and abstaining from the Criterion Flash sale?"
Sticking to my guns. What? I never said I was not going to take part in the Criterion Flash sale. I never said that.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and I'll say this. Hopefully you're not embarrassed, but we had a couple medical bills to pay. And so Ken's going to pay those because he's the breadwinner of the family.
Is that what you call it?
And so
I bring home the bacon.
Yeah, he brings home the bigger bacon. And so anyway, he's like, man, he's like, I've got those sales going on, so I'm going to have to buy less perhaps because of...
I'll just buy more because I just like, I'm just throwing money away anyway. I might as well just go ahead and do away with all of it.
Yeah.
Stop trying to save.
You gotta pay your bills, guys. Okay. Don't get turned into collections. It's important to pay your bills. Be timely.
No, I'm not going hard on the Criterion Flash sale, but I will get a couple titles for sure.
Gotcha. We got Steve in the chat. Greetings, you two lovebirds and flick friends. How's it going, Steve?
What's up, Steve?
We got our buddy Deadly Spooky in the chat. Just got back from Tuesday hunting. Successfully picked up Megan just in time for stream. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you seen Megan yet?
Our daughter, who is 8, I guess she's like 8.5 now, right? She loves Megan, and she was mad that Ken did not pick it up today.
I did.
Yeah, like literally our daughter reenacts Megan all day long. We have to reenact scenes with her.
Yeah.
It's really funny, and I love it.
It's like we're putting on a production around
right. Here. It's hilarious.
I'll get it. That movie's going to go down in price significantly. I can guarantee it. In like 2 weeks, that thing will be like $20 or $15 or something like that.
Yeah. We got people saying hello to each other. Love to see it. Darren says he loves your mug.
Oh, thank you. This is my
talking about
Halloween
his face?
2. I don't think he's talking about that. This is my Halloween 2 mug.
You're covering up with your big old hand.
I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to drop.
Yeah, please don't spill your coffee everywhere.
Fumble fingers, you know that.
Fumble fingers.
Yeah.
We got Jesse Brown. What's up from your northern neighbor? Awesome.
Oh, we got a Canadian, in the chat.
Well, we had 4K. What was his name? 4K Films Canada. I'm assuming he's from Canada as well.
Got a lot of Canadians.
Or maybe she. I don't know. I don't know who these people are behind their names. Sometimes I wish that we could just it could be like a Zoom call or something to where we could just all see each other. Like
that would be scary. That would make me extremely nervous if I saw everybody that was watching.
I know, but it'd be cool to actually
maybe a few people, but yeah, if I saw all, yeah.
Dimension Scott says he hopes that he helped the box office with Shazam too.
Well, it doesn't look like we helped that much, but I guess we helped a little bit,
Deadly Spooky says, I had to ask the employees to check if they had it in the back, and it always makes me cringe when I have to say, bring out multiple, please, for slip inspection. I love it.
At least you ask.
That's great. Are you do you just leave it at that? Or are you just can you bring out multiple, so that I can get the best one? Or do you try to over explain yourself? Are you I'm a collector and it needs to be in great condition? Or are you just very, bring multiple copies? Don't ask me any questions.
I'm just always happy if they have one copy of something
right?
I want.
Gary says, can we get some love for Imprint Films releasing the full uncut version of Melina in June?
Yeah, I don't really collect for Imprint.
Oh, okay.
I know a lot of people do, but it's another rabbit hole I don't want to go down.
Oh gosh, yeah, you have enough rabbit holes. My Fire Video says, hey, good evening. How's it going? We got Huck in the chat. Hey, party people. Did I miss anybody? Hug anybody yet?
Who's hugging who?
No, we haven't hugged yet, Huck, but if you're still in the chat, we're hugging just
Ew,
for you.
that's gross.
Wow. Way to hug so awkwardly.
So cringe.
Like we never hug. We got Silent Attacker in the chat.
See what Ken and Michelle were doing? They were hugging on their live. You see, hear the people now. So cringe.
Hey, Ken and Michelle, are you going to talk about any of the Last of Us articles I sent? I do have. Well, wait. Yeah, I do have The Last of Us on a topic tonight.
And we did finish The Last of Us. We just haven't talked about it yet. We're going to do looking to do a video on it.
Yeah, I told Ken that he talked about possibly just talking about it tonight quickly. But I'm like, we've literally covered every episode except for the last 2, so we might as well just finish it off and get it out there, you know, complete it.
I'll tease it a little bit, because we were not so eager to jump into reviewing it. It's probably not a good thing.
Right. Yeah.
Probably not a good sign.
Which I know Silent Attacker is a big fan, and I think I saw Deadly Spooky say that he was a big fan. I mean, okay. Honestly,
a lot of people are big fans of the show.
I feel like we're in the minority for sure. With just like we don't think that it's a bad show. There's definitely those
people that are like hating on it for stupid reasons.
Because there may be like the big video game.
Yeah. Which, that is what it is. I'm not hate. We'll get into it.
Or because of like the specific episodes with, So that gets into a whole other.
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
There's things to talk about for sure. We got Cody in the chat. What's up, everyone? Don't forget. I think he forgot to say don't forget, but that's okay.
Don't to roundhouse.
I got you, Cody. Don't forget to roundhouse kick that like button.
I almost thought he was saying don't roundhouse kick that like button. I was like, damn, Cody, what do we do to you, man?
Jordo says that's lame that you've got pushback for being in Ken's video. Michelle, we love seeing you over there. Well, thank you.
It's just stupid people. It's nobody that I really care about.
Stupid people. I mean, I definitely get it. Like I feel like I can see both sides to everything. Like I can see where it could be annoying, like, oh, eye roll. He's got his wife in a video or whatever. But it's like, I don't know. It always comes back to, okay, just like don't watch the video. Like, do you really have to take the time to comment something that is basically mean or rude? Like just keep it to yourself. Like, why you gotta?
And at this point, I'm not just like randomly, having my wife in a video. It's not like you're a personality. We have our own channel together. Like
I'm a personality.
You're your own person on this platform,
right? And
so it's almost like a collaboration. When we get together,
maybe they just don't know that, or they just don't care. I don't know, but Cody says we always appreciate a good cameo on Ken's channel.
Yeah, the real ones do. Most everybody. We always get positive comments, but it's just a few stupid people that'll say stupid stuff that just like gets on my nerves.
Huck says, Ken, are people really saying that about Michelle being in your videos? That's ridiculous. Boo hiss on those haters.
Yeah.
I mean, how many do you think you've gotten?
It's usually a couple a video, I would say.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's more than I thought. I thought it was like.
Well, I mean, it's probably not every video. I've gotten maybe at least 10 comments.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like total?
Total, yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I can't.
That's not terrible.
Yeah.
But
you know how it is. Like when you're on YouTube, you tend to dwell on the negativity more than the positive. I try to, look past most of the negativity that I get.
Oh Lord, our daughter's done let Tucker down here.
Oh my God, the dog is here.
Tony says lots of haters, and I'm probably gonna have to take him back up because he'll probably knock over our computer. I'll let you, I guess, read some comments. BRB.
All right, so let's see. They say Ken is becoming the Rob Zombie of YouTube, putting Sherry Moon in all of his projects. Yeah, For sure. You know, I mean, they work well together. I think me and my wife work well together. So I think it works, you know. I mean, The Munsters was a great movie, right? July sale will be here soon enough. Just plan ahead for that. I like the flash sales though, Tony, because like it regulates me better. I'm like, okay, I'm going to pick up these titles and I only have this small window to do it. And I like to stay away from the month-long sales because like I could just really indulge in those. So I'd rather make the commitment to not partake in those than I do the 24-hour sale because I only got one shot to do the 24 hours and then it's over with. Let's see. Adrian says, hello there, Ken and Michelle, and everyone in the chats. Did Kenny end up in another American Pie 2 situation with the glue? Not again, Kenny. What happened with the glue?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember American Pie 2. What happened? Did he super glue his hand to his penis? I think is what it was.
I can't remember.
Wasn't that a thing?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I haven't done that yet. I'm very careful with super glue and
like
touching my, you know what, right after I use it. Always been ever since that movie.
What did I miss? Did I miss anything?
No.
Just you becoming Rob Zombie of YouTube.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty funny one.
Nice.
That was a pretty funny one.
Well, he does bring home the bigger bacon, says Ken. We got Leo. Hello, guys. How are you guys?
What's up, Leo?
It's the Leo.
It's movies with Leo.
It took me a second. Doing good, Leo. How are you? We got Maria in the chat. Evening, guys. I picked up Rocky. Awesome. Haha. I love that your daughter likes to act out Megan. Yeah, she's definitely Ken in that. She likes scary movies. You know.
I'm hoping so. She's my only hope because our son is a chicken.
Yeah, he doesn't love
all
them
the time. Everybody's different.
He's still cool though. Okay.
He's watched some good action movies with me that he seemed to enjoy. So I'm hoping that we can watch good action movies together. He's watched Terminator 2
and he's
Starship
not like
Troopers and
he's not like a total like scaredy cat or anything. Like he rides all the rides. He'll do roller coasters and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah.
He just doesn't like horror movies.
But he likes the funner stuff, right?
Yeah,
now.
I don't blame him.
He likes Marvel and all this stuff.
Let's see. Daily Spooky says, I had a blast when I saw Megan in the theater. It's a lot of fun. I'm stoked to watch the uncut version. Awesome. Yeah, I honestly did not notice a huge difference between the two.
Don't get too stoked because there's no difference in runtime. The only thing is they add a little bit more blood.
And they say fuck a lot.
And they say the F word a lot.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't say that on their channel.
I'm sorry. They say beep.
Look, I want to establish this is a PG-13 show.
Oh, is it?
Okay. So we're allowed one F-bomb.
Oh, well, I just used it.
So you just used it. Is that the rules?
But
one F-bomb.
I can't help it.
I wanted to use it. Damn it.
Sorry.
We wasted the good F-bomb on you.
Maria says, hi, guys.
You know what that is?
No.
We wasted the good surprise on you. Come on. You're a huge fan of this person. We got tickets to see him, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, Adam Sandler, I guess, but what movie?
We wasted the good surprise on you.
What was that from?
You don't remember?
No.
Big Daddy.
Okay.
Your girl says it when
Leslie Mann.
Leslie Mann.
Yeah. Let's see. Maria says Amazon does not price match the Criterion sale. Their titles range from $22 to $27.
Yeah, they do during the Barnes and Noble one, but I don't think they waste their time with the flash sale.
Gotcha. Jesse said, I'm that Canadian that started the whole Jaws thing. LMFAO. By the way, I love that you've added graphics to the report. LOL.
Yeah.
Do you,
I've done, if you're talking about the physical media report, I've done it the same way. Pretty much since I've started it. So
maybe
did I do something cool this week? Let me know. I might have. I just don't remember. All the physical media reports.
I'm going
to
be honest. Together. I don't watch them, so I don't know what he's talking about. So yeah, I don't know. Maria says I had a fun time watching Shazam too. Yeah, nice. I mean, I've heard that it's just fun little family movie, and that's what we're looking for. So I'm not gonna like have too high of expectations. It's just something that we can all go watch together. You're really smiling over there. Haha, most hilarious hug ever. What an
I was
awkward
laughing at
hug, but I
Tony's
understand. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why you gotta look like that? Hug like that. Wow. Emmett says, did Gail Weathers get killed off in Scream 6? Well, we can't. We're not gonna say that.
We spoiled it last week. We're not spoiling it this week because there still could be people that hadn't seen it.
You keep hugging like that you're going to end up with another daughter to act out Megan with. Right? Hey, John Wick 4 this weekend.
I would be excited
Ken
if
would
anybody else in
love-
this house had seen any other John Wick movies and I could go with anybody.
I have not seen any John Wick movies.
Where's Cody at? Cody, you need to get your ass out here so we can go see Creed 3 and freaking John Wick 4.
Right.
This weekend. I'm on vacation.
You all are supposed to go see a lot of movies. He said he'd go see Avatar 2 with
I don't care how far you have to drive. Where you at now?
He's in Arizona.
Arizona. You'll be here by Saturday. Start driving now.
Okay. Yeah. LOL. I mentioned that I'm a crazy collector and it needs to be mint as possible. Awesome. Love it. Got my tickets for Thursday, Leo. Awesome. I feel like that is how Tony would hug as well.
Wait, when me and Tony meets, we're gonna hug, and it's gonna be the most awkward hug ever on YouTube. Jesse
says, I've had tattoos since the first game. I consider myself an OG Last of Us fan. Awesome.
That's cool. Man, a lot of big fans of that franchise.
Oh, my hair is like so staticky. 1980s Betamax.
Oh yeah, Betamax.
Salma Hayek is going to be in Scream 7. That was just a rumor, right?
I think so. I mean,
something about her possibly being the girl's mom.
I don't think they would cast her as the mom.
They would go for see it
more of an unknown than Salma Hayek.
I would hope so.
I would think, but
I don't see her fitting in with Scream. No, I don't dig it. I don't like Bill Murray, but is Stripes good? Marius wants to know.
Stripes is incredible. I love that movie. That's a great comedy.
I have not seen it. I think that is just Melissa Barrera's wishful thinking. Gotcha. Keanu Reeves will be doing a Speed 3 movie soon. It was mentioned on Good Morning America Monday.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Was it a joke or were they being serious?
I don't know.
Bring back Bullock.
Jordo says, really want to snag that RAN 4K they restocked. It seems like it's in most stores. I haven't checked mine yet.
A lot of y'all missed out on that RAN 4K the first time.
Yeah, somebody talked about it last time too.
People going crazy over that one.
Paul says, hey, from UK. That rhymes.
I scooped up that RAN 4K immediately. It's one of the best looking steelbooks.
Okay, Deadly Spooky says, I did really like The Last of Us overall, but it def had a lot of problems and wasn't perfect. Definitely the best video game adaptation to exist, though. Yeah, for sure.
I'm still going with Mortal Kombat 1995.
I don't think that it has like much competition, though. You know, to me, it's not really saying
it's a good
that
show.
It's
I'm not going to say it's a bad show. It's a very, very well produced and acted and all that. It's just, I don't know. I was just disappointed in him.
Yeah.
I was just disappointed.
Ken and Michelle, I'm almost at 200 movies that I own. Awesome.
Nice. You're getting up there.
One F-bomb and it can't be used sexually. Chat, don't forget. Big Daddy. Okay. Yeah. I'm really.
Tasteful nudity.
You're also allowed some tasteful nudity, Ken. Get to it. Wow. I like how they want to.
That's the only kind of nudity I get down with is tasteful.
I like how they want to see you nude, not me.
Of course. Why would they want to see you? Come on.
Wow.
Come on now.
Where's Tim at? Because Tim likes titties, right?
Oh my God. Tim would be so embarrassed if he was listening to this episode right now.
Whatever. I mean, you all literally said titties like 500 times.
That's okay for a bunch of guys.
Okay, women have titties, so we can say titties as much as we want.
We'll say it as much as you want.
I mean, titties is like a very like like kind of low class word to describe the woman's breast. But
Are you calling Tim low class?
No, I'm just saying it's more of the like, dirty word for it. So anyway, we got scaps.
Is boobies better? Breasts?
Boobies is like kind of kiddish.
Breastises?
Breast is like kind of lame, and I don't know what. I don't know. There's so many ways to describe. So many names.
Milkers.
Scap says, "Hey Ken and Michelle. Ken, did you watch The Core yet? He did. Heard shout Blu-ray is better. 4K has too much DNR.
Yeah, I'll talk about The Core tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Go Dzilla says, "Hey guys, how's it going? I just made 5 purchases in the flash sale.
The flash sale.
Flash. I got a lisp now.
You sounded like Holly Hunter there for a second.
I know what you're talking about.
Or
surprisingly. You're talking about The Incredibles, right?
Yeah.
The mom. Okay. 20th and 21st movies. James is in the chat. Hey, Ken and Michelle, I need to see Megan. Looking forward to seeing John Wick 4.
You probably enjoy Megan.
I can't do roller coasters anymore. Nope. I'm with you. I kind of set back on the like bigger, more extravagant roller coasters. I rode a couple, but like not.
I was good for all the ones we rode at Disney were fine.
Which one did you say? No, one of them you said was kind of rough.
I did not like Space Mountain.
And
it was only because I couldn't see.
Yeah.
And it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I was going to get decapitated like every 2 minutes.
Yeah. And didn't somebody tell us that if we could see that we wouldn't like that either?
Well, I mean, hell no. You would see everything.
You probably have like bars like right here or something.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
Now, Guardians of the Galaxy was amazing.
Yeah.
But that was like a little bit more lit, and you could kind of make out.
It was lit. I kind of wish I had rode it, but
it was amazing.
I don't know. Could Ellie have rode it?
Ever. Yeah, she would have been fine. She would have liked it.
She would have been tall enough and everything.
Yeah. I don't think it did not go upside down, but it was like crazy flipping everywhere. So she would have liked it though. It was smooth.
The Jaws graphic.
Jaws.
She's like, "Don't touch me." Are we talking about our hug again?
Mm-hmm.
No, I just, I'm kind of embarrassed that he would hug me so poorly. Make it look like there's just no love in this relationship. And then he continues to sit awkwardly.
Well, I mean, look, this year marks 20 years we've been together.
Yeah.
There's plenty of love left, but I don't know if there's much love left for hugging.
Wow. I'll go find me somebody that'll hug me then. Is that what you want to hear?
No.
Do I have to make you jealous to get some attention around here? I haven't seen Scream 6 yet either. I need to get on that one before it's spoiled for me. Wow. If you have not had it spoiled yet, that's like a miracle.
Yeah. If you like the other ones, James, go see it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get into some news. Okay. Let's get into some news. Let's see. What would you like to talk about first?
Whatever you got.
Let me see here. And I honestly cannot see because these are so freaking tiny. Okay, no, not that one. Let's do this one because let me get rid of this. It's not gonna let me, is it? Let's do this one because somebody mentioned it earlier. So we'll just start out with this. Good Burger 2 got officially announced. Keenan and Kel were on Jimmy Fallon, I think.
Yeah.
They both went on the Jimmy Fallon show. There's been talks about Good Burger 2 for a while now, I feel like, but apparently now it is official because they went on the talk show and they announced it officially. And so anyway, so like we just said earlier, Good Burger 2, I loved it when I was a kid. Couldn't like get into the mood to watch it like as an adult now. But that's fine, whatever. Like, I still want to say that I love it just because, like, I grew up on Nickelodeon and everything. But Keenan and Kel, like, they weren't just in Good Burger. Like, they had their own show. They were, I think, was it just Keenan? I always get them confused. I know just one of them was on All That, right? They both weren't on All That.
I was not a Nickelodeon kid.
Yeah.
So you're asking the wrong person.
I don't think they were both on all that. It was just
Keenan's the one on SNL, right? And Kel's the
okay.
skinny
So
one.
I'm pretty sure Keenan was the only one on all that. I don't think they were both on there from what I remember. But anyway, I love them together. And even like now, like they literally don't age. They look amazing. And I don't know if they're like our age or a little bit older. I'm not sure. I think
I'm sure they're older.
yeah, I think they're a little bit older. But anyway, they look great. They still have like that chemistry together. You know, they've apparently, you know, stayed in touch through the years. And I think the important thing is that they're excited about it. And so that's just fun. I mean, it's just fun to like
I think
do
that,
stuff together again.
squeeze every little bit of nostalgia that you can.
Right.
Because I feel like Good Burger right now is maybe at its peak of nostalgic popularity. I feel like there's a lot of people that still talk about that show. Maybe in 10 years from now, they're not going to. We're kind of I feel like we're kind of moving into this era of like 90s nostalgia, like right now, where we were in the 80s for a while with like Stranger Things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like we're coming into the 90s. So yeah. Go for it.
It's fun.
Might as well.
It's fun. Let's see here. Let's do a couple more. I'm trying to think. I want to kind of
do the main topic. You're supposed to do the topic that's on thumbnail first.
Why? No, you gotta do that like in the middle, babe.
Is that how your mind works?
Yeah, that's how my mind works.
Work differently.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about this too, since people were talking about The Last of Us earlier. So Bella Ramsey, I don't know like why she is announcing this or saying this. You think it would come from like the producers or whatever. But anyway, Bella Ramsey says that The Last of Us season 2 will likely be out by early 2025. And, you know, like we were saying, I am fine waiting. Like I need the break.
Well, didn't I tell you that when it went off? You're like, when's it coming back? It's like 2025 early. Right. I would say it's going to be at least 2 years because I feel like HBO is positioning their two biggest shows, which are House of Dragon and this show right now.
Right.
Pretty sure they're both the biggest ones. So House of Dragon is going to come out 2024. This one's going to come out 2025. So they'll at least have like two big, you know, flagship shows just alternating. Yeah. Alternating years. I don't know how many seasons they're hoping to get out of The Last of Us. Right. I feel like they're going to make season 2 and 3. They're going to have the second game be covered by season 2 and 3. Right. I think they're going to stretch it to 2 seasons. So maybe because from what I've heard, there's a lot of story there. They can kind of
maybe 4 seasons or something.
Yeah, but there's supposed to be another game.
Right.
So I think that they'll do season 2 and 3.
So maybe 5 seasons.
If season 3 comes out in 2027, by then they'll have the third game out. So once they have the third game out,
far ahead.
Unless the creators of the third game do a George R.R. Martin and don't get it out in time, and then they have to make up their own story.
Right.
Which I don't see happen. I'm sure they'll get the third game done.
Gotcha.
And so then, you know, the fourth season will probably be the third game, or third and fifth season will be the third game or whatever.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard some people say there's going to be some significant deviations in the second season from the second game, which
we'll see.
The second game's pretty divisive. I hope that they stick to their guns and just do an adaptation. You know, I know they did some changes with this season, but the story was still fundamentally the same. I feel like they're going to chicken out of a certain plot points in the next season just because they want to keep this person in the show, is what I'll say.
I feel like that's kind of
a spoiler, yes, but again, this game's been out for 3 years now, and I'm not spoiling it. I'm just saying. Most people know what happened.
I could see that, but then I don't know. Hopefully not. But yes, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else because I don't want to spoil it either for anybody. Okay, so here's this for any Star Wars fans, which if you know me, you know twas not I. Is that a thing? But these are the guys who did everything everywhere all at once, and they're apparently working on a new Star Wars, I think, show, right? not movie.
This is the thing that I hate. It's like the successful indie director that does 2 really good movies and just immediately plunges themselves into the studio system.
Right.
Or they're making Marvel movies, they're making Star Wars movies, and just, big budget movies, which good for them. They're going to make some money. So good for them. But I hate it because I feel like it drains them of like all their creativity. And by the time that they're done, they're never the same again.
I did see something about these guys that it said something like they needed healthcare or something.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they were trying to talk about, like, I did not read the like full article or anything, so I could be totally wrong, but I don't know if they were trying to say that they basically were talking about how they were in desperate need of money so that they could get healthcare that they needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it pertains to like doing everything everywhere all at once, or if it pertains to this new.
Well, they just won an Oscar for Best Picture, so get these guys some health care first off.
Right.
And they shouldn't have to do a Star Wars movie just to get health care.
Yeah, but you keep saying movie. Is it a movie?
It looks like it's a TV show.
Yeah, you keep saying movie.
I'm just saying it's all the same thing. It's like this.
I thought it was
movies,
a show,
they're all the same thing nowadays. They're doing it's episodic. Like movies feel episodic, TV shows feel cinematic.
Let me see here.
It's all the same crap. But I'm pretty sure it's a TV show. Looks like a TV show because Star Wars.
Okay, so hold on. Let me say this. It says they will reportedly helm at least one episode. So that really.
Oh, okay.
So at least one episode of Disney Plus's new upcoming Star Wars series, because there's like a bajillion of them. Which this show is going to star Jude Law.
Okay.
Which is kind of interesting. I don't feel like he really does anything anymore, but anyway.
I mean, that's fine if they're doing one episode and they're not involved. I thought they were going to be like the showrunners or something, but it's whatever. And honestly, like it's whatever they want to do at the end of the day. But I'm just so over all Star Wars crap at this point. I could care less about any of it.
Yeah,
and they're having a lot of issues right now. Like all the stuff that they had lined up that was coming out, they had all these big projects with these big name directors. Like all of it's fallen to crap right now.
Yeah,
like all the directors and everybody's like leaving, and all the projects are getting canceled, and it's a shit show with Star Wars and Disney right now.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I already read that, didn't I? Gail Weathers will be disabled in Scream 7 in a wheelchair.
I can see that.
Ken, I'll come pick you up and we'll go see Creed 3,
Right
John Wick 4,
on.
and Avatar 2.
Let's do it.
We got Adrian James in the chat. Or was he already in the chat? He's saying hi to James.
He was in the chat.
Ken, are you one of those guys who is top self-conscious? Conscience? Oh my God, that word's hard. To go to a movie alone. No, he's definitely not. I do it often. It's great.
I used to do it all the time because I would go see new movies all the time, and you would watch them when they came out on physical, and we would go some movies together. But
you would go during the day when the kids were at school and I was at work. Yeah,
before the pandemic, like I was in the movie theater at least twice a week by myself. So I'm not that guy at all. I do kind of feel like now I might be that guy.
I feel like that was also when you were more into just doing your Instagram and you were doing movie reviews. I was
just doing new movie reviews. I was focused, like I was picking up physical media and stuff, obviously, and collecting, but I wasn't as focused on like more classic films. Yeah, like I watch a lot more older movies now than I do.
If you guys don't know this, Ken kind of like you did start out just doing like detailed typed up reviews of movies
I just
on Instagram.
Did written reviews,
and it's his Instagram that he doesn't even post hardly on anymore. The mid-level movie reviews.
I
Instagram.
Talk about it every now and then.
Yeah. So anyway, I think that's always interesting to think about how you started out there, and then
I was pretty much like posting my Blu-rays on that account though from the beginning, but it wasn't like a Blu-ray centric thing. And then I created mid-level media to be more like about physical media and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then my YouTube channel spun off of that Instagram.
Yep, he's on his way, says Cody. I'm going to see John Wick this upcoming Sunday. And Ken, did you see that the Superman movie box set got delayed?
I did see that. Which, you know what? That's fine. I'd rather get delayed than they put out a subpar product that has all kinds of issues. So I'm sure they.
Cody says, "See you Saturday."
All right,
Well,
man.
wait, you actually are off this weekend, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
You normally would be working, Cody, but it could work out. So you might want to
If
book
you
your
show up,
book your
I'll
flight.
be happy.
Swing by and pick me up too.
Yeah, while you're at it, go pick up Tony.
It won't be too far out of your way, right?
Grab James too. He's out that way.
Well, I know. I have an idea. So Cody can come from Arizona to Kentucky, and then we can just all go down to Florida, and I can go to Disney World again, and you guys can go see some movies.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, totally. That's funny. He's on his way, Tony. Emmett says, I know you're not a fan of the Saw movies, but are you going to see Saw 10 when it comes out? Well, I would say that we're not fans.
I've voiced my opinion on Saw. Kind of said I'm not a huge fan of it.
But you would say that you're like not a fan?
I mean, my thoughts on Saw 10, I've seen all the other ones, so there's no reason for me to not see Saw 10.
Right.
So
but
I'll see.
You would say that you're not a fan though? You're not like indifferent or
that whole era.
Okay?
I don't look fondly on. No, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not a huge Saw fan.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's okay.
Why do we go see it every year? I don't.
Well, because that's the only thing that horror had to offer back then. It was like Saw or Hostel and whatever terrible remake
I feel
they
like
were making.
Maybe they like don't hold up quite as well anymore, or like they don't.
2000s horror to me is just.
But I feel like in the
horrible.
moment though, I remember like really enjoying them.
Yeah. What are our memories of seeing horror films in the theaters in the 2000s? Saw, Hostel, Final Destination, See No Evil with Kane, and we got one really great horror movie with The Descent. Like that always sticks out in the 2000s horror era. But I'm just not a fan of that era.
Chandler says, "Hi, Ken and Michelle. How are you doing tonight? We're doing good, Chandler.
What's up,
how are
Chandler?
you? I love Last of Us. Great show. Awesome.
A lot of people do.
Yeah. Can't wait to see John Wick 4. Ken, pick up the John Wick box. It is amazing.
So there's this $80 box set at Best Buy.
Yeah,
and it doesn't steel books in it, and it's the damn book from the beginning of John Wick 3, and it looks exactly like it. And
okay, but here's the thing.
And
the fourth one is coming out. You just have to wait until they make one with it.
They won't make another one like that box set, though. That's one of a kind.
Well, that's ridiculous. Like, why are they going to come out with something cool like that right before a new movie comes out for it?
I keep resisting.
That's so frustrating. Maria loves The Last of Us too. Tim talks low class titties. Love it. Ken, you low key fine as hell though. Why are you laughing?
I just saw it.
Oh, who are you, Mackenzie?
Yeah, those kind of comments low key piss Michelle off.
Coming for you, girl.
You can see her demeanor
if you really
change
are, girl,
as soon as she reads something like that. That's why I start laughing ahead of time.
Well, who was it in the chat the other day? They were like, Ken, how was your shower? And I was like, what the are you talking about?
She'll immediately, like, after the stream, she'll be like, who are you messaging about taking a shower?
Like, but it was because Ken had got his hair wet and it looked wet in the stream. And she was like, I'm talking about the stream. If it, I don't even know who these people really are, if they're actually women or men. I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah, Mackenzie's a big guy name.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. No, it's not. It's being sarcastic.
No, but I'm saying people can be whoever they want to be.
Well, you know what? I'm low-key fine as hell. Not overly fine, but low-key.
Tiana Loves Movies says, hey, how's it going, Tiana? Just fighting for my man up in here that doesn't want to hug me on the stream, and now I know why.
Wow.
Because you got Mackenzie in your DMs, I guess. I don't know.
I have never interacted with a Mackenzie in my DMs ever.
We got Adrian saying hi. As a Canadian with a lackluster selection for physical media and stores, I always love traveling to the States to hit all your stores. LOL, my wife's family thinks I have problems. Oh, that's funny. So you must be like close to the border then to do that?
Nice.
What about man titties?
Yeah. Do you like
those?
those?
Mackenzie, guess what? Ken's got those.
I got it, yeah.
Don't you, honey?
Yeah. I'm working on it, though.
Ken, you need to show some tasteful nudity to seduce the mouse so we can get more Disney physical releases.
I'm trying.
Did Ken just say dunkers? Haha, that's my new word for Bahama mamas now.
I didn't say dunkers. I said
he said
milkers.
Milkers. Yeah.
Which is even trashier than titties, I would say.
You think? I don't
Mhm.
know. Talk about the sex bots. Only bought the Blob on the flash sale. All right.
Ooh, the Blob I still need. That's a good
The Blob.
recommendation.
The Blob gets Ken excited. I bet it gets
Blob
pretty
does get me.
X-rated when Michelle gets to talking about guys with the other hens. The other hens? Are we talking about the Lost
Probably
Girls?
Manuel. Probably.
No. We don't talk
I wouldn't
about
doubt it.
we don't talk about guys, I promise. I can't do spiny rides anymore. Yeah.
Spinny.
Oh.
You're-
I'm just thinking like the rides that like hurt your back. Your spine, you know.
I hear you. Not the spiny ones are the worst.
Space Mountain is scary as F. LOL. I agree. Universal Studios has better coasters than Disney World for sure. Really? All right.
Universal's got some banging coasters.
I have trouble with roller coasters because my glasses fall off. Did you have that problem? You didn't wear them, did you?
No.
Yeah. What do they call them in Hocus Pocus? Yabos?
Yabos. Max likes your yabos. In fact, he
Oh
loves
my
them.
gosh. It's funny. I'm not a Hocus Pocus fan, so I don't remember that.
I am a Hocus Pocus fanatic.
Fanatic. Agreed. Space Mountain makes me feel like I'm going to run into something the whole time, but I wrote it when it was Star Wars themed, and that was pretty sick. Oh, that's cool. Z White's in the chat. I'm not even trying to be inappropriate, but Ken, you're actually a hot ass dude, bro. Big fan. What
Thanks,
is
Z
happening?
White.
Okay.
A lot of love.
Are people like joining together right now?
A lot of love for the Kenster tonight is all I'm saying.
Wow. The John Joy Cocaine Bear. We have not seen it. You know, Ken over there just
look, can you guys tell I don't
this.
get these kind of compliments on a regular basis?
I'm so excited for Good Burger 2. I don't care how dumb it's going to be. I'm there for it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure. Won't it be kind of sad if they're still flipping burgers all these years later? Yeah, maybe they like own it or something.
Yeah, that'd probably be smart.
Or like started a franchise and there's like a lot of them or something. Or maybe their kids work there. Keenan and Cal were a household name, and they were household names in my house. They were both on all that. Oh, okay. That is where Good Burger started. Yeah, I guess I just don't remember that. They probably own Hamburger Restaurant now. Yep. Both of them were on all that. Okay. I'm just wrong. I'm wrong.
I didn't even remember you saying that.
What?
They were. I didn't know it was a question that they weren't on all that. I knew they were both on all that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said, I don't know if they were both on all that. What's not clear about that?
Yeah.
The Walking Dead spinoff shows are going to come on too. More of those too. Has there been just one spinoff or two from Walking Dead?
No, there's been like 65, I think.
Tech Volf. Why can't you buy Labyrinth 35th edition, but the 30th is all over for 19? Why is that, Ken?
I don't know. I guess it was limited.
Low key fine ass media collector.
Low key media.
We got Johnny Darko in the chat. Season 2 of The Last of Us is the premiere of Abby, the transgender, as the main character. Okay. Know nothing about that. Is that like a joke or is that serious?
I don't know. I haven't played the game. I know the name of Abby.
Yeah, I heard there was like
I don't know anything about
teaser.
Abby's gender though. I just know what she does.
Yeah. All right, let's get into a couple more news topics here. I don't know if we're gonna, why don't we? I'm gonna do 2 more, and then we can talk about what you want to talk about. Okay, so this is kind of exciting news. Jordan Peele is he's announced his 4th movie, and it is coming Christmas 2024, apparently. So what do you think about that, Ken?
I hope it's some kind of like Christmas horror movie.
You think?
Yeah.
That could be cool. I don't know though.
I doubt it will be though if it's coming out on Christmas. Yeah, look, I'm down for anything.
Well, when do you think we're going to get the second Violent Night?
Probably Christmas of 2024.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So do you think that he
Well,
would do
I mean,
that?
probably November is when that will come out. Yeah, usually
Gotcha.
if it's like they're not going to release a Christmas movie on Christmas because that
That's
wouldn't
true.
have any legs after Christmas. It's everybody's done talking about Christmas.
True.
So it wouldn't be a Christmas movie, but yeah, I'm down for anything that Jordan Peele does. I liked or loved all of his movies.
Yeah. So if I think I already know the answer to this, but rank his movies from best to worst.
It's definitely Us at number 3. That's the only one. I like Us a lot. That's the only one I'm a little mixed on. I love Nope, so that's my number 2, and then Get
Yeah.
Out's my number 1.
I would agree. That would be mine as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, Us, for me, the whole ending. I just remember, like, I don't know if I was confused or like, what?
Us is a really good horror movie. It's a really good like slasher horror
All
movie.
the test bunnies at the end. The like bunnies with the red eyes, and I don't know.
I like that movie. I think it has a
but
creepy,
yeah, so that's exciting.
atmosphere. The better question is, do you think that Jordan Peele will ever make a movie that's better than Get Out? Because he came out of the gate swinging with like
That's true.
one of the greatest horror movies ever made.
It's a good movie. You like it more than I do, though. So I think that he can make another movie just as good, if not better.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I've said it before. I think Get Out's up there with like a Psycho or The Shining. I think it's gonna like stand the test of time.
You think?
Yeah, so it's kind of hard for him to be able to top himself, I think, at that point. But who knows? Maybe he will. But it's all subjective anyway.
Let's see here. Okay, so we were briefly talking about Shazam earlier. So the movie opened with a 30.5 million weekend box office. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna pretend to know if that's bad or good, but apparently it's bad.
Well, the first one opened to 50 million.
Ooh, okay.
So usually you want your sequels to make a little more money.
And like, what is it up against right now? What's out right now?
Nothing.
Not really.
Yeah,
a ton.
it had no
Ant-Man's
competition.
been out
Well,
a
it's
little
up
bit.
against Scream in its second weekend.
Yeah, true.
Still Creed 3's doing good. I think Creed 3 cranked in another, you don't have it on here, but I think it cranked in another like 13 million. And I think Scream did, I don't know, I'd have to look it up. I think Scream did maybe 20 again. And, well, not again, it made like 45 the first weekend.
Yeah, I was trying to talk about just new stuff.
But Shazam, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because look at this image right here. This looks like a CW show. Like, who wants to see crap that looks like this? It looks like garbage.
And I guess like
we're gonna go see it.
Yeah, I guess is she like the girl version of him?
Yeah, I guess
because they have the same exact costume.
That was my whole problem with the first movie is that the trailer for the first movie was like great. I was so excited to see it, and then we saw it in the theaters, and I liked the first half of it okay, but when it got to the end and it basically turned into like a CW show, and I don't get down with all that Arrowverse and Flash and all that crap. Not that it's crap. I'm sure it's great and people love it. But yeah, I didn't like all that. Everybody had a costume and a character. It was like Power Rangers or something.
Yeah, I felt a little generic,
but yeah, and that's been all over the promotion of the next one. So,
but like Ken said, we're still gonna go see it, guys.
We're gonna go see it. I mean, that's I'm sure it'll be fun for the kids, and there'll be some enjoyment to be had, I'm sure. But
let's see here. So we'll just keep. You mentioned the Flash just now. So apparently Tom Cruise has seen the Flash.
Oh yeah.
And he called the film's director to praise it. He has apparently said that it was great. So that's exciting.
Well, if Tom Cruise likes it, it has to be good.
And I mean, I will say, like, I think we might have talked about this in a previous live stream whenever the trailer came out. Like, I feel like we've kind of been talking, we had been talking down on the movie, and we're like, who cares? Like, you know, the Ezra, what's his name? Ezra Miller?
Yeah.
Like, he's a mess. Like, you know, like just give up on it already or whatever. And then the trailer came out and I was like, okay, like this honestly looks really good. So it was super surprising. And of course, you know, Michael Keaton coming back as Batman, and even Ben Affleck is going to be in as Batman too, with the different
different universe.
universes. Yeah. So anyway,
it looks fantastic. I'm really excited to see it for sure.
Yeah.
So but yeah, Tom Cruise loves it. He loves it.
So I thought that was kind of promising. I can't see.
Go ahead and get into the Tarantino, and then we'll get back to the chat.
Okay, well, this is it. Okay, so I'm gonna let you talk about this one.
All right, Quentin Tarantino has written his final film, and it's called The Movie Critic.
The Movie Critic, which I think is very interesting.
Yeah, so it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be.
This is his 10th
it's based
film,
on a
right?
critic that he was a fan of, like from the 70s, I think.
This is his 10th film, right?
It's gonna be his 10th film, so I don't know. I'm sure he's gonna bring like an interesting spin to it. I'm sure it's not like a movie critic biopic or something. But yeah, it's probably gonna be kind of, I would think, maybe a commentary on film criticism itself is what it sounds like to me. Could be something completely different, but you have a movie, and this is a working title, by the way. I'm sure it's not gonna be the actual title of the movie.
You don't think?
I'm sure it's not gonna be The Movie Critic.
Gotcha.
I'm sure it'll be something else, but yeah, I mean, Tarantino, his final film. It's always interesting when they bring that up. He called this, I think, like right around when Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was coming out. He said, "I'm only directing 10 films and I'm done." He's like, "I don't want to be one of those directors that fizzles out."
He's apparently going to do a show. Remember?
But he's going to do a show.
Yeah,
and he wants to be an author. Like he wants to start writing books, which he wrote the adaptation for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the book adaptation.
Okay, gotcha.
So he wants to be a writer and, do books and novels and all that. I think that he'll eventually come back and make another movie. A lot of people think that.
I mean, he already is a writer.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, he writes scripts, but writing scripts and writing novels, two completely different things. But I mean, he's already wrote a novel too. So he's been a novelist, but
yeah.
But I'm excited for anything Tarantino. I love every Tarantino movie. I don't think he's got
he's great.
I don't think he's got a movie that's less than great. To me, I love Death Proof, and a lot of people would say that's his weakest movie. So I'm always excited to see another Tarantino movie.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I'm going to do another news topic before I get into the chat, if you don't care.
It's fine. Save the best one for last.
Let's just go ahead and get this other superhero thing out of the way.
Remember when you said, I'm only doing 5 topics?
I know, I'm sorry. James Gunn is going to direct the next Superman movie. So what do you think about that?
An eye roll. He's not, I don't know. It's fine, I guess.
Yeah. Have they ever said they're still looking for the next Superman, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that they've cast him.
Yeah, they just haven't shared yet.
They haven't shared it
since they,
not going to be
took
Henry
back
Cavill.
Henry. Yeah. They're like, I'm coming. Henry's like, I'm coming back as Superman. Oh wait,
look,
no, I'm not.
James Gunn has directed some fun movies that I enjoy, but his style and sensibility as a director does not scream Superman to me. He could change that. He could decide, I want to be super serious with the tone with this movie, and I'm going to tell it straightforward. And it's not going to be like the Suicide Squad and Guardians of the Galaxy. Could completely blow everybody away, and it could be a great movie. So I don't want to say that I'm doubting him, but if he brings that same super silly comedic tone to it, it's not going to jive well with a lot of Superman fans. For one, like I'm not even a huge Superman fan, but it's not going to be up my alley. I know that.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's do a few more. Let's do some comments, and then I got a couple more topics that we'll just quickly get through. Let's see here. Craig is in the chat. He says people wait 2 to 3 years for a 2-hour movie sequel, no problem, but freak out when they have to wait 2 years for a 10+ hour story. I don't get it. Talking about like a show.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a good point.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, shows are just so cinematic at this point. You have to understand that the old television model of the season comes out every year. Like, that's done. Like, we got to wait 3 years for Stranger Things.
Well, I think
5.
In my mind, I just think about there are movies that do have a quick turnover that are big movies like Scream, like coming out every year. So it's like, it can be done.
Even though it's a big movie, though, that's not a huge, like, production like action adventure extravaganza. Like those movies are not, I'm not saying they're cheap, but they're not that expensive to make.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take a lot of time to film Ghostface running around an alleyway for 2 hours.
Oh wow, I'm sure it's not.
I don't want
easy.
to. If it's a horror movie, like those are.
Paul says if The Last of Us season 2 story follows the video game, then the show is gonna tank big time. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think if you know, you know.
That's why I want stick to your guns. If you believe in your story, you created the damn thing, then see it through. Don't change it just because people want you to change it. Follow it to completion.
Or just because a character has blown up and become like a, you know.
I'll check it out. Like I said, I'll check it out. We didn't love it, but I'll check it out. And if it's not for me, I just won't watch it. But if that's your story and that's what you made, then see it through. Don't listen to the fans. The fans don't know anything.
I believe
you're the creator.
You done talking? I believe it has been said that game 2 will be split between seasons 2 and 3 so that it will give the game developers until 2029 or so to come out with game 3.
That's a long
time. Crazy. James says, I love The Last of Us season 1 and the second game of The Last of Us. I hope they stick to the source material as well for season 2. I'm fine with waiting for 2025. We'll see. Yeah. Mark says, come to Mass and take this on the road. Lexington, Massachusetts. I don't know what that means.
Married with Media Live on the road.
I look forward to seeing Kathleen Kennedy sack them and bring on someone else.
Yeah. I think she's getting ready to step down, to be honest.
Really? We got Eternal Melancholy. I will be very disappointed if they don't follow the second game as it was made. And if they do, the early episodes will be very emotional. Yeah. Jacob says he loves Michelle's shorts. Thank you. I try.
They're good shorts. You're good at shorts.
Jax says, I just found your channels. Thank you for everything you do. I just started really collecting physical media as I'm an avid movie lover. Just picked up Red Eye and some Criterion. Awesome.
Nice. Thank you, awesome, Jax.
I said Jax. Thanks for being here. We got Fish in the chat. I'm late to the party. Hello. Hey, hello, Fish? Michelle and Kenny Levels. Hello, chat. Hope you had a great Blues Day Tuesday. We did indeed. Hope you had a good day too, Fish. We got Broovies with Matt. I was lucky and caught an early screening of John Wick Chapter 4 last week. It's fantastic. Hoping they do a full box set when it is released.
Getting a lot of praise.
Awesome. Will you be going to see the Matt Damon and Ben Affleck movie Air, the movie about Air Jordans? Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll see it in theaters, but we'll definitely see it.
I want to see it.
All right, if you want to see it in theaters, I'll see it in theaters.
I think it looks really good. Ken in the shower and moving into my own place, and I'm really trying to scale down on 4K. I'm really trying to buy only movies that I know that I want. It's very difficult. Yeah. I just speak the truth, and don't even get me started on wet hair, Ken. Oh my God, this is a joke. I'm about to block somebody.
What? Hold on a second.
Renee, the Lost Girls focus on the movies. That's right, Renee. That's right. How many times per week does Michelle ask to go through your phone, Ken? 0.
She doesn't ask. She just goes through it.
What are you? Why are you going to say that when it's not true? I don't look at your phone.
Okay, it's not true.
When have I looked at your phone? I haven't looked at your phone in.
I've walked away and found you doing something on my phone when I come back. I don't know what, but I'd say it's happened.
I've done it before, yeah, but I don't typically look through your phone.
It's happened.
Okay, whatever. Plainview says The Mist, Joyride, 1408, Trick or Treat, House of the Devil. Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess they're naming all the horror movies that came out.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
It wasn't totally bad. Yeah, you forgot about Drag Me.
The Hills Have Eyes is an example of a great horror remake.
Yeah. Dawn of the Dead.
House of the Devil. What's House of the Devil? Is that the Ty West? I haven't seen that one. But yeah, Trick or Treat. There's definitely some gems in there that I've come to, discover later on.
Gems that you forgot about.
There's some good, there's good ones in every decade. I'm just saying largely
Is Desperado a porno like that dumb TikTok trend? It looks like a Mexican Western, but I kind of want the Best Buy Steelbook.
It's not a porno. It's like a action adventure movie. It was directed by Robert Rodriguez. I think partly written by Tarantino.
Hey, Ken, Sorry, I messed up on my spelling. What I was trying to say is I am moving into my own place and I'm really trying to scale down. Yes.
Definitely understand that.
Us was like the Night of the Living Dead meets the Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
I could see that comparison.
He's really trying to just buy what he likes. We got Gus in the chat. Kinkin and Shell. How's it going, Gus?
What's up, Gus?
We got Judd. Hi and good evening. How's it going, Judd? We got Mega Mike. Shazam 2 is the best movie of the year.
Mega Mike is high on Shazam 2.
He is. I saw him talking about it briefly on Huck's stream.
So I hope I like it. I hope I like it better than the first one.
Eternal Melancholy says, I didn't like Shazam, the first one, so I don't care about 2. Yeah, I get it. If we didn't have kids, we probably wouldn't go see it. I just saw the new Woody Harrelson movie today where he coaches a basketball team of mentally challenged young people. Yeah, I want to see that, but it'll probably be when it comes out.
I just don't understand why they put that in theaters. Like, that just feels like a Netflix movie or something.
I heard it was good.
Put it out at home.
Champions is great as well, yeah. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, got mad and said he's not going to let his character join any of the DC Universe movies. All right,
he's salty.
Cody really wants to see Champions. Yeah, I think it looks good. We got Ross Jordan. Hey guys.
What's up, Brawls?
He's not going to make Kill Bill 3. He's not going to make Kill Bill 3
anymore. I think he will at some point, but yeah, doesn't look like it.
Cody enjoyed Mega Mike's Scream stream. That's so hard to say. I doubt that Tarantino will stop at 10. I know, right? It's like the man that cried wolf. Hey, Ken, do you think Disney will really bring out 4K movies and Blu-ray? And I sent you a list of movies that I hope get 4K releases or Blu-ray.
Nice.
As someone who hasn't seen Death Proof yet, do you recommend my first watch be the Grindhouse double feature or the individual release?
I would say if you haven't seen Planet Terror, go ahead and watch the Grindhouse double feature and watch them both, because that's the way we saw it. We saw that in theaters.
Yep.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, this is going to be 4 hours. I don't even think you knew about it before we went in
No,
there.
I didn't. I was like just beside myself.
But yeah, it's they're both good movies. So I remember
when did those come out?
I remember I like Planet Terror better than Death Proof the first time we saw them, but Death Proof's really grown on me over the years, whereas Planet Terror's kind of gone down a little bit. But Planet Terror's fun. It's like a zombie undead movie.
When did they come out?
2007.
Okay, so yeah, it was before we had kids.
Yeah.
Ben's in the chat. Tarantino did say he'd just moved to TV. Yep.
Yeah, maybe a Kill Bill TV series.
When they do the new Superman movie, I hope they won't do the origin story. We already know it. Yeah. Aaron's in the chat. He says it seems like even if James Gunn would attempt to do a Superman movie, he should do one that takes influence from Richard Donner era Superman. Have a mix between serious and fun.
Look at that comment down there. Click on Nancy's comment. Look how bad you made Nancy feel.
I'm almost there. Morgan Freeman in The Good Person is going to be a good movie. Yeah, I think I saw something about that movie. Okay, Nancy says, guys, I have to clarify the shower comment and how deeply sorry I am about how it came across. My boyfriend and I genuinely enjoy your content, and he couldn't believe I actually said it.
Yeah, don't make Nancy feel bad.
Okay, listen. Nancy said that her boyfriend couldn't believe that she said it either. No, it just like took it, like it was just one of those comments that I'm like, you know, when you type something, it can be interpreted in so many different ways. Yeah. You know?
It's fine, Nancy. Okay.
Ken's fine about it because whatever.
Awkward.
Is Henry still going to play the character Highlander in the reboot movie? I don't know. Wow, Jinx. Don't buy me anything. Because you spend all your money on movies. I'm genuinely
upset right now about how sorry you made Nancy feel. I am upset about that.
Are you joking right now? Jason Bateman, he was a tough kid. Nobody messed with him. I don't know what that means. Was Jason Bateman a kid in something? I like Jason Bateman. Don't feel pressured to answer, but do you guys have a favorite sex position?
I didn't know.
Wow, Paul. We're definitely not going to answer that question. Anthony says, "Hey guys, picked up Wall-E and Raging Bull today in the
I love it.
50% off Criterion sale. Awesome." Cody says, "Michelle, what do you think about the Little Mermaid remake? I think it looks really good." Honestly, Cody, I'm not a big fan. I don't know though. I love, the Little Mermaid. I don't know. It's like with these live action remakes, they've not always been the best. I think we talked about this. I don't know when we talked about this, but I did really like Aladdin. I thought that was really, I enjoyed that one
I
quite a
won't
bit.
be so nice. I saw the Little Mermaid trailer and I think it looks like shit.
Mm.
So, but sure, I'll see it.
Wow, you sound like a douchebag right now.
I think it looks horrible. It looks like one of the worst live action remakes they've ever done.
Mm.
It looks like pure garbage.
I don't think that oh my gosh, what's her name as Ursula?
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy as Ursula? Are you kidding me? That just feels, I don't know.
She's too comedic, like, for that to work for me. Like, I don't know. I can't not see Melissa McCarthy. What's her name? McCartney?
McCarthy.
Like,
is
when
her husband directing this one?
Right. But yeah, I don't know.
It could be great. I'm just saying by the trailers, like,
it
looks horrible.
talking.
Like, just the way it looks, like the underwater like sequences look so, like, I don't know.
Well, they have to make it look like.
I feel like Aquaman looked better. Like, they did the underwater stuff like better, but it just looks like so fake and CGI, and it's just.
Well, that's what it is, babe. Do you think they're really?
Like I said, Aquaman
in the
water like looked a lot more realistic, and I was hoping that this would look more like that. But I don't know. Again, it might not be finished. They might have some work to do, but it looks awful.
Can the producer over here
look? The Little Mermaid. I'm nostalgic for that. It was the first movie I saw in theaters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
And I feel like if I see the Little Mermaid live action movie in theaters, it'll probably be the last movie that I see in theaters because it'll drive me away from cinemas forever.
Bruh, what the F, says Marius. Cody says, I see Ken as being optimistic as well. Yes, Ken the optimistic, low-key, fine-ass YouTuber.
And don't start none of the woke stuff. I'm not sitting here saying it's woke, and that's why I don't want to see it. I legitimately think that just the way the movie looks, it looks like crap.
That's exactly what it is. Matt says Kenny had said many times that he's a fan of reverse cowgirl.
I am, Matt. Yes, you're correct.
Michelle, don't worry, Ken loves you very much. Oh yes,
of course. I talk about you all the time.
Woke Disney. Well, Maria says that it's woke.
I could give a damn what color the Little Mermaid is. I don't care about that. I'm just saying the movie looks like trash.
I'm excited to see the Little Mermaid. It's my favorite Disney animated. Halle Bailey's voice is fantastic. Yeah, let me just say, like, could she have renamed herself? Honestly, like, that's a thing. Like,
that's her name.
Actresses, give themselves different names. Like Emma Stone, like her name's not really Emma. Like her name is so close to Halle Berry, and it's like, that just really annoys me for some reason.
Is that her name? Halle Berry?
Her name's Halle Bailey, and then there's Halle Berry, right?
Yeah. There can be only one.
It's like very confusing, but anyway. Yeah. Hey Ken, did you hear Disney Plus is going to be making Mask of Zorro TV show?
All right, cool. I'd like to see another one of those.
Gaby loves you guys. Who's Gaby?
Maybe her cat.
Are you serious right now?
I don't know.
Ken, do you think the Banshees of Inisherin should get a 4K? It's too good of a movie to get a bare bones release.
Yeah, I hope Criterion picks that up like at some point in the future and does a 4K of it. That'd be cool.
I'm trying to say that Jason Bateman was a child actor. He was a tough kid in Gary Coleman's movie in 1984. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I didn't like the Little Mermaid trailer either, says Maria.
Thank you, Maria.
Cody says, I guess Fish and him will go see it, and we will leave Ken home that weekend.
Leave me at the house. I have no desire to see it.
We got Hard Copy Blues. Hey, Ken and Michelle. Ken, are you looking forward to browsing the Criterion catalog? I've been on their site too much today.
Yeah, I'll be on there tonight. So I'm going live on my channel tonight. Gonna be browsing Criterions.
We played The Little Mermaid on a big projector at my 5th birthday party at Mr. Getty's Pizza. That is like a core memory right there. Again, being stereotypical to cast a fat lady as Ursula. Also, they nerfed Flo, C, and the crab so hard. Oh yeah. The like Sebastian. Yeah, right. Sebastian and Flounder, like they just look like real fish. Like real fish and what is he? A lobster? A crab.
Well, I
He's a
mean,
crab.
is it any surprise that look at what they did with the Lion King?
It
They're
just
just real
looks
animals that their
it
mouths
just like
move.
yeah, I don't know. I just
It's like
not the
that's
same.
you don't get that level of emotion like out of the animals like that, you know, like you
I
do
do
with
this
the
every
animated
time.
versions.
Okay, I'm gonna finish up because I got to get up.
I do love the Jungle Book though.
That's a
Aaron
bit
commented
up
on
to
the
bed.
Jungle Book.
You wanted
yeah,
to talk about
baby.
this since everybody's
So
being
Evil Dead, people are
pervy
praising
tonight.
Evil Dead right now, and we have a review. There's several people that's seen it, and it had like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like people are saying this is great.
One person reviewed it and it has 100.
I think 10 people had reviewed it, but I think more have reviewed it by now.
Okay.
But this review, the Adam review, he liked it a lot, apparently, by this review. And he said, this is a very violent horror pick that keeps you on the edge of your seat and beats you off.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
So my question to you is, are you excited to go see a horror film in the theater that gets you off? Your seat.
I can assure you I will not be getting off. I am not excited to see this movie.
Yeah. The funniest thing about this is the guy's like comment section on this Twitter thread is like insane and everybody's just like making fun of it down below. But he won't take it down.
I mean, he was
because
definitely
the
going
tweet has
for
like
some
8 million views
right.
right now. I don't think do you think that he meant to write that? Or that was just something that he just wasn't thinking of it that way. And when he wrote it, he said, keeps you on the edge of your seat and beats you off. Because it makes sense when you think about it. I could see how, somebody could write that and not be pervy about it.
And beats you off.
Like it keeps you right on the edge of your seat, but not only does it do that, it just beats you right off of it.
Right.
It makes sense.
Well, I think one would have to know this creator or whatever. Like what does he normally say? What kind of personality is he normally?
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I mean? Like
that's
I don't know anything about this Adam dude.
That's a good point.
So it depends on if you'd have to go back and look at his other shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, I said a bad word again.
But yeah, Evil Dead Rise, I'm excited for it. I mean, there hasn't been a miss in the Evil Dead franchise, in my opinion. So I'm hoping that we can watch those movies together leading up to it.
All right, I'm excited for this one. So I'm going to have you say his name.
Guillermo del Toro
is making a Frankenstein movie with Andrew Garfield.
Guillermo.
What do you think about that?
So Andrew Garfield's going to be Frankenstein, or is he going to be, or not? Is he going to be Frankenstein, or is he going to be the monster?
Don't know.
Because judging by that haircut, he can be a pretty good monster.
What's wrong with his hair?
I'm just saying it's like that shaped like Frankenstein's like do.
That's what his hair always looks like.
I know. I'm just saying. That would be perfect
I love Andrew Garfield, and I think this is cool. I dig it. What do you think? You're a fan of Andrew Garfield, right?
Yeah. I am not the biggest fan of Guillermo del Toro.
He's definitely got a unique,
honest.
different.
Pan's Labyrinth was awesome.
Uh-huh.
Almost everything else he's made, I've just never truly attached to. Like Shape of Water is okay. I still need to see Nightmare Alley. We haven't seen that.
Mm-hmm. And then he's got, the
Hellboy movies I'm not a big fan of.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I guess I'm more just excited that Andrew Garfield's going to be Frankenstein, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Kronos is good. I like this first movie.
I feel like, maybe I'm wrong in saying this, but when you think Andrew Garfield, people think Spider-Man. Like, oh, he's the shitty
Spider-Man.
He's the shittier Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
But Andrew Garfield, I feel like, is an underrated actor. Like, he definitely has range, and he, like, in Tick, Tick, Boom, like, he was great.
Yeah, really great.
He was great.
Pick brain.
And he was in that one show, The Banter of Heaven, or I forget. I think
Under the Banner of Heaven.
Yeah, I think that was on Hulu. Was it Hulu?
I don't remember.
I don't know. I still want to watch that show because I heard that it was good as well. But yeah, so I think that this is cool. I'm for it. Okay, we got one more thing here. And I don't know what you think about this, about the Gladiator sequel. So there's a Gladiator sequel coming, and Denzel Washington is joining the cast.
I don't know how I feel about this Gladiator sequel just in general, because the Gladiator has a pretty definitive ending.
Right.
So
yeah, I
don't really know where they go from here. I guess it's Maximus's. Well, it can't be his son, because spoiler alert, but his son dies in the beginning, unless they are trying to say that his son didn't die. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So I don't know. I mean, I like Ridley Scott. You know, his last movie was good, The Last Duel.
Yeah.
We didn't see House of Gucci. That he also did that one. Yeah, sure. Denzel Washington's a great actor, so I'm sure he'll bring a lot of greatness to it. You know.
All right, so that's going to do it for our news tonight, guys. We'll finish out the chat and get out of here. Aaron says these Disney live-action remakes are dull. They should have made the live-action remakes of Lion King and Aladdin more on par with the 90s Jungle Book and 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. What are your theories for season 2 of The Last of Us, and are you worried about what they might do? I think we kind of already talked about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about Last of Us a little bit more when we review the last 2 episodes.
Yeah. As far as like what we think about season 2, what might happen. Yeah, Michael Keaton's real name is Michael Douglas, so he changed it. Yeah, there you go. Even Michael Keaton had to change his name, you know. Movie Fan 91 says, "Hey guys, been a while. How are you two? How's it going?"
What's up, Movie Fan?
I have one Criterion in my collection.
What is it, Cody? Can I guess it? I'm gonna guess it's Silence of the Lambs.
Is it? What time are you going live, Ken? 10?
Well,
11?
Probably 10:30, 10:45.
Did you like Megan, Ken?
Oh yeah, I like Megan. I gave it a 4-star review.
Heard Evil Dead Rise is supposed to be awesome.
Can't wait for it to beat me off the edge of my seat.
Silent Attacker says he used to do the sing-along with the movie The Little Mermaid. Don't worry, Michelle. It also flicks your bean as well. It pleases everyone equally.
We can't say flick the bean on a PG-13 show. Babe.
Mr. Getty's Pizza had good pizza back then. Yeah, they definitely. I'm pretty sure most of them around here have gone out of business.
I like those chocolate pizzas they do. Remember those?
You would,
with the
fatty,
cookie crumbs on them?
With the cookie crumbs?
Fatty. Are you kidding me?
What? You called me fat one stream, so now it's my turn.
Plenty of ladies out there that would love this fatty.
What's Solo Criterion?
We learned that tonight, if we learned anything.
Fish wanted to know what Cody had as well. You forgot to talk about the Peter Pan and Wendy trailer and the Princess and the Frog live action film. What are your fan castings? Oh gosh, I have no idea.
I don't care about any of the live action stuff, Marius. I will be honest.
Yeah. I did see like a smidge of the Peter Pan and Wendy trailer, and I was like, not interested.
There's only one Peter Pan movie to me, and that's Hook from 1991.
Cody says he thought that this was a PG-13 stream. He left for 10 minutes, and it went to R rating, pushing it NC-17. What happened?
It went crazy.
Flicking beans, I guess. Broken Machine. I'm excited to see Evil Dead Rise. I missed out on the 2013 in the theaters. Yeah.
Did we see 2013 in the theater? I think we watched it at home.
I don't know. What's his name again?
Guillermo del Toro.
Looks like he could play a grown-up Powder in the new Legacy sequel. We got 4K Media guy in the chat. He says, "What's up, guys?"
What's up, 4K Media guy?
How's it going? I know he just got to see Andy from Chucky. He got Andy's autograph.
Alex Vinson.
It's pretty cool. I have a Menace to Society.
Oh, I was wrong.
You were wrong. Not the first time.
You were wrong.
Garfield can't be Frankenstein. It'll be cool if they made it in black and white. Ugh, I would not be a fan of that.
I would be a fan of that.
Maria says Mia Goth is also going to be in Frankenstein.
Of course, you got to put Mia Goth in everything.
I don't know if I don't think it's the Frankenstein movie, but apparently freaking Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh are supposed to be in a movie together, like a love story. And I'm like, ugh.
I'm still waiting for Florence Pugh to be good.
When I finally get into my place and get it all set up, I will be posting photos on my Instagram. I hope you will go like them.
I like everything and everyone.
They need to make a Troy too.
Now, Troy is a movie that needs a 4K. I used to love that movie. I watched it all the time.
Cabinet of Curiosities was very good. We can get into it. We watched 1 episode, 2.
I think we just watched 1. I mean, it was anthology, so it's, we could have liked the next episode because it'd be something completely different.
But again, he just has like a very particular style. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Troy 2 with Orlando Bloom. I like to see a sequel to The Kingdom of Heaven.
I remember watching that. I don't remember liking it, though. I do want to revisit it someday.
Hook. Rufio.
I like to rewatch that with the kids.
Do you think Vinegar is doing Bride and Seed 4K? That's the rumor.
Vinegar for Bride and Seed? I mean, that would be interesting. I would grab them. I would get them for sure.
Ken, see you later to help you spend Shell's money on Criterion.
Hell yeah. It's all flying out the window tonight.
And Cody says, I do want The Breakfast Club.
Oh, that's one I do need.
All right. Well,
we're done.
We're done, guys.
That's a wrap. Done. Thank you all for watching. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already.
Quit telling Ken that he's attractive.
She doesn't like it when my egos boost. So, yeah, don't do that ever again. But do it. Do it. Yes, for sure. I enjoyed it. And somebody flicked Michelle's bean.
Wow. Okay.
She enjoys it. But we appreciate y'all watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.